I want to say that the Democrats have always been called the mommy party and the Republicans are the daddy party because Republicans are hard-headed and realistic. But what the press and the left want to do is they want to turn everybody into this feminist image of weak, dithering, over-emotional womanhood. This is what feminists think women should be like. And all they do is sell us emotion. You know, we were watching that DACA thing where Trump got rid of this unconstitutional executive order giving people who had been brought over here illegally as children the right to stay for a while. It was supposed to be temporary. Barack Obama himself said it was unconstitutional. Trump gets rid of it, and you'd think the news would be sitting around talking about, well, it was unconstitutional, but how can we do it? How can we move forward? What's this? What's the good side? What's the bad side? Listen to this montage, just selling you emotion, all emotion. This is from our friends at Newsbusters, one of my favorite websites. They just put together this montage of like the way the news was reported. This is the number 9.
Joe Biden has just tweeted, brought by parents, these children had no choice in coming here. Now they'll be sent to countries they've never known. Cruel, not America.
All the statement reads, it's wrong because it's cruel to send these young people to places many of them have never lived and do not know.
Only in a cruel nation do you take 800,000 documented people and make them undocumented.
The bejeebers out of all these kids. In other words, there's a cruelty there.
And it's a signal to say, I can do something that a lot of people think is cruel.
This is one of the most cruel acts we've seen in the presidency in a long time.
This was a cruel, inhumane, and unnecessary move.
Trump administration's latest immigration policy move has been called cruel.
It's a very cruel and unfortunate decision to end the program.
As kids, his critics say the decision was cruel.
The decision by the Trump administration is cruel.
This amounts to like cruel and unusual punishment to like innocent children.
Immigration advocates say the move to cut them off is cruel.
Are you getting the feeling they want you to think it's cruel? Are you getting the feeling they want you to react in an emotional way to something that had to do with the Constitution and the law and a very difficult problem? Bill McGurn, the great Bill McGurn, who does a column once a week at the Wall Street Journal, has a column today called On the Cruelty of Barack Obama. And he points out that Obama had a shot at solving some of this problem. In 2007, a coalition of Republican and Democratic senators came up with a bill that enjoyed the support of the Bush White House. It wasn't perfect, but extracted compromises from each side. So it gave enhancements for border security, a guest worker program, and the inclusion of the entire DREAM Act, the legislation for children who'd been brought here illegally that Mr. Obama claims he has always wanted. Senator Obama, instead of voting for it, he opted to back 11th hour amendments that were really intended as deal breakers. The Democrats decided they'd rather have the political issue than a solution. And it's fair enough, McGurn goes on to say, it's fair enough to criticize Mr. Trump and Congress for whatever they do going forward to clean up this mess. But let's remember the Obama duplicity that created it. And that's the thing. That's the thing about emotion. It blinds you to the facts. And the facts, remain that it is the Democrats and Barack Obama who created this situation.